Hi children, welcome. Today in this session you are going to learn lesson 1 Bhartruhari Subhashitani slokas 1 and 2. If you observe your question paper, question number 1 is from Bhartruhari Subhashitani. 1 out of 2 slokas is to be answered. That is for 6 marks. That means you need to answer one sloka. Here you can see that ekam slokam purayitva tasya bhavam likhata. Write one stanza completely and the summary. Here while completing the stanza and writing summary, you need to write the introduction of the sloka also. In this question, beginning and ending of stanza will be given. In exam paper they will give beginning and ending of the stanza. You need to complete the stanza and write the summary. Understood? In this first shloka, Ajñah sukhamadhyah sukhataramaradhyate viseshajñah jnanalavadurvidagdham brahma pinaram naranjayati. Ajñah sukhamadhyah sukhataramaradhyate viseshajñah jnanalavadurvidagdham brahma pinaram naranjayati. In this, if you see the first line here, Sukham Aradhyaha. In these two words are there. Sukham Aradhyaha. Sukham Aradhyaha. Sukham Aradhyaha. Similarly, Sukhataram Aradhyate. Here also we can see two words. Sukhataram Aradhyate. Okay. Sukhataram Aradhyate. Brahmapi. Here also two words are there. Brahma Api. Okay. Rest of the words individual only. Ajñah Sukham Aradhyaha Sukhataram Aradhyate Viseshajñah Jnanalavadurvidagdham Brahma Api Naram Naranjayati. Now we will see the meaning. If you understand individual word meaning, writing summary is very easy for you. See the word meaning. Ajñaha. Ajñaha means an ignorant person. Sukham. Easily. Sukham means easily. Aradhyaha. Can be pleased. That means an ignorant person can be pleased easily. Understood? Next. Sukhataram. Next word is Sukhataram. More easily. Aradhyate is pleased. Viseshajñaha. Viseshajñaha means an expert, a learned person. That means a learned person can be pleased more easily. Understood? Ignorant person can be pleased easily and an expert can be pleased more easily. Okay. Jnana, next word, Jnana lava durvidagdham. Jnana lava durvidagdham. Jnanam means knowledge. Lava means a little, a drop. Durvidagdham, wrongly proud of learning. That means who is having a little knowledge with false proud. Okay. Then Naram, like that person. Brahmapi. Brahma means Brahma. Api means even. Even Brahma also. Na, not. Ranjayati, can please. That means the person who is having a little knowledge and with false proud. That type of person cannot be pleased by even Brahma also. Understood? While answering first question, you need to write the introduction first about the sloka. Okay, we will see the introduction for this sloka. This stanza is taken from the lesson Bhartruhari Subhashitani, written by Bhartruhari. He lived in 57 BC. He wrote 3 shatakas, namely Niti Shatakam, Shrungara Shatakam, Vairagya Shatakam. Okay, 3 shatakas named as Niti Shatakam, Shrungara Shatakam, Vairagya Shatakam. In these shatakas, each stanza is an independent one. What is the meaning of independent one? That means there is no connection between the stanzas. Each stanza gives individual meaning. If each stanza is giving individual meaning like that, those stanzas are known as muktakas. There is no connection. If there is no connection between the stanzas, individual meaning it is giving means those stanzas are called muktakas. Okay. Present lesson is an extract from the Niti Satakam. After writing introduction like that, you need to write the sloka. You need to fill the stanzas of the sloka and then meaning. An ignorant person is easy to please. An expert is even easier to please. But a man with a little knowledge and false pride cannot be pleased even by Brahma. I hope you understood the meaning, right? Individual word meaning if you see, it will be more easy to write the summary. Okay. In this Bhartruhari Subhashitani, next shloka, Arambhagurvi Kshayni Kramena Laghvi Pura Vruddhimupaiti Paschat Dinasya Purvartha Parartha Bhinna Chayeva Maitri Khalasajjananam Arambhagurvi Kshayni Kramena Laghvi Pura Vruddhimupaiti Paschat Dinasya Purvartha Parartha Bhinna Chayeva Maitri Khalasajjananam. In this, if you see that Vruddhim Upaiti, in these two words are there. Vruddhim Upaiti. Vruddhim Upaiti. Okay. Next. Chayeva. Chaya Iva. Chaya Iva Chayeva. We will see the individual word meaning for better understanding. First word Arambha Gurvi. Arambha means beginning. Arambha Gurvi means strong at the beginning. Kshayini, diminishing. Kramena, gradually in the sequence. Laghvi, light or weak. Pura, at first. Vruddhim, increase. Upaiti, attains or reaches. Paschat, later, afterwards. Dinasya, of the day. Purvartha means first half. Parartha means second half. Bhinna, different or varying. Shadow, chaya, shadow. Iva, like. Maitri, friendship. Khala means wicked person. Sajjananam, of good people. What is the meaning of this? Friendship with wicked people is like the morning shadow. That means it is long in the beginning but slowly becomes shorter and disappears. Friendship with good people is like the noon shadow. That means it is small at the first but slowly, gradually it grows bigger. It increases. Friendship with good people will increase. Friendship with bad people will decrease. Therefore, a wise person should make friendship with only good people. Understood? Now, we will see how to write this sloka in exam. First, we should write introduction. As earlier I told you, the same introduction for this sloka also, because these slokas are from Bhartruhari Subhashitani. Previous sloka already we discussed this introduction. Ajnaha Sukhamaradhyaha. Same only. This stanza is taken from the lesson Bhartruhari Subhashitani, written by Bhartruhari. He lived in 57 BC. He wrote 3 shatakas. Niti Shatakam, Sringara Shatakam, Vairagya Shatakam. In these shatakas, each stanza is an independent one. That means each stanza is having independent meaning. Hence these stanzas are known as Muktakas. Present lesson is an extract from the Niti Satakam. Okay. After writing that introduction, you need to write the sloka. Arambha Gurvi Kshayni Kramena. That sloka completely you need to write in the exam. Then meaning. Friendship with wicked people is like the morning shadow. It is long in the beginning but slowly becomes shorter and disappears. Friendship with good people is like the noon shadow. It is small at first but slowly grows bigger. Therefore, a wise person should make friendship only with good people. This meaning you need to write after the sloka. I hope you understood both the slokas, right? Thank you.